Breaking news: Senator Bamidele tasked Tinubu to ensure release of Eweremadu from UK prison. Guys, this is serious o. A senator have tasked President Tinubu to ensure the release of Senator Eweremadu from the UK prison. And we know the story of Eweremadu. Eweremadu, the former deputy senate president, was suspended to 9 years and 8 months in prison by the Central Criminal Court Old Bailey, UK, over an offence of organ trafficking on the 5th of May 2023. We know how the story played out, and the court did not even spare his wife. They also jailed Eweremadu's wife, Beatrice, for 4 years and 6 months, while a doctor who allegedly concluded with them, Dr. Obinna Obita, was also sentenced to 10 years in prison. And we know why Eweremadu was sentenced to prison. It was because his sick daughter Sonia was in desperate need of a kidney transplant, and they had to do the kidney transplant. But unfortunately for them, they took a minor from Nigeria to the UK for this kidney transplant. But then the UK sees it as, as a case of human trafficking and organ harvesting. So they charged Senator Eweremadu for organ trafficking and human trafficking. And ever since then, they have been judging the case in court, moving from one, case to the another, and then the court at the end of the day gave its final judgment, and Eweremadu was sentenced to 9 years and 8 months in prison. And I can tell you that Eweremadu is not leaving prison anytime soon. Even his wife too was also sentenced to 4 years and 6 months in prison. And this Senator Michael Opayemi, the chairman and the Senate Committee on Judiciary and also Human Rights and Legal Matters, has asked the administration of President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu to deploy a diplomatic scuttle to ensure the release of Senator Eweremadu from prison in the United Kingdom, UK. Speaking at the valedictory session of the 9th Senate on Saturday in Abuja, Bamidele, who represented Ekiti Central Senatorial District, said what happened to Eweremadu could happen to any parent, thereby calling on President Tinubu to deploy all the necessary diplomatic scuttle for the release of the outgoing Enugu lawmaker in the UK prison. And he said, "My heart goes to the gentleman, distinguished Senator Eweremadu, and what happened to him is something that could have happened to any parent. So it is our own call to President Bola Tinubu that the administration should resume all the necessary diplomatic scuttle to ensure that Senator Ike Eweremadu is released." And also, Bamidele also mourned 4 senators who died while serving the people of their senatorial districts in the National Assemblies, namely Senator Bayo from Lagos, Osinowu, and also Rose Oko from Cross River, Benjamin Owajumogu from Imo, and Ignatius Longjam from Plateau State, respectfully. Guys, this is, a very huge demand that this senator is trying to make. This one, I'm not sure say Tinubu go get power for this kind matter, because had it been Senator Ike Eweremadu was sent to prison in this country, Nigeria, then we would have said, okay, there might be possibility of him, coming out. But I don't see any possibility of Senator Ike Eweremadu coming out from the US prison. My country people, una know say the US, no dey like Nigeria. Their things no dey like our own things. So the way they do their things, e dey very very different from our own. Because assuming say na Nigeria here, we know say Senator Ike Eweremadu for no even enter prison, but the matter be say they can't go catch am for there. So, and say all those people, they need to take nonsense. The UK, they need to take nonsense at all. Anything where they catch you, you have to answer for your crimes. And currently, Senator Ike Eweremadu and his wife Beatrice Eweremadu, they are answering for the crimes they committed in the UK. and also Dr. Obinna. He's answering for his crimes. And if we want to look at the issue from the side of Ike Eweremadu, we know that yes, Senator Eweremadu is only a father who is trying to do anything possible to save the life of his daughter, who needs immediate kidney transplant. But then, my country people, we know say even if you dey try save your pikin, e get some kind certain things wey you no suppose do. And the way the matter come go be say im come go carry this minor go another country, go UK. Na from there they come take catch am o. So you see, Eweremadu was caught in the act and he was sentenced to prison, to 9 years in prison in the UK. And I can tell you that this issue is beyond the powers of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is beyond the powers of the president. I'm sure the law has taken its course. But then, I know the case of Senator Eweremadu would serve as a detriment to other lawbreakers in Nigeria. You see, it will serve as a warning to other lawbreakers that they think they will do something and go scot-free. No, actually, Nemesis caught up with Senator Eweremadu, and it's so unfortunate that they had to sentence him to 9 years in prison, and also his wife alongside, with no one to look after their sick daughter, with no one to take care of their sick daughter. So you see, all tables turned around against Senator Eweremadu. Now, this senator is saying that President Tinubu should plead on behalf of Eweremadu that he should be released. I can tell you that the UK, the United Kingdom, anything wey you do, you must be held accountable for your crimes. And Senator Eweremadu committed a very grievous crime in the United Kingdom, and he is being held accountable for it. And that is it. The UK is not like Nigeria, where the rule of law is not upheld. And Tinubu shouldn't even embarrass himself and this country by trying to interfere on behalf of Senator Ike Eweremadu, because this senator, he thinks that the UK government is like Nigeria government, where big politicians, where they escape punishment, where they can get over with anything. But no, the UK is quite different. So, asking the president to intervene by ensuring the release of Eweremadu is something that I never expected, from a senator, Bamidele. It is quite questionable, and I'm quite disappointed that he would raise this kind of suggestion. I am quite disappointed, but I am very sure that even if Tinubu, would want to take up this matter, I know it would not, be fruitful. I know it won't have any headway, because the ways of the United Kingdom is not like the ways of Nigeria. The laws are being upheld in the UK. We know that in this country, we have so many lawbreakers, but in the UK, it is not like that. So guys, what are your thoughts concerning this? Do you really feel that Tinubu has such power? Do you feel that President Tinubu has such power to, intervene on behalf of Senator Eweremadu? I'm dropping here, guys. Kindly share your thoughts concerning this in the comment section. Thank you. Bye for now.